Good afternoon, everybody. I hope that you can hear me. I'm going to move this back ever so slightly. A viewer pointed out to me that there was a scratching noise during the last video, so I went and watched the last video. And she's right. So if you are watching, it doesn't look like anybody is, but if any of you hear this, please let me know. I'm going to try watching this again when I get done. I hope that there's no scratching. If there is, I don't know what I'm going to do because it's probably an issue with my computer. So anywho, this week only worked 4 days. It was great. Tomorrow I have off, only working 4 days next week. I could really learn to love these 4-day school weeks. Oh, I'm just seeing how mess my hair is. My hair's a little funky today. Here in New Jersey, we're finally getting cool weather. It's been great. I have all the windows open. I love it. I got a lot of stuff done this week. So we're going to take a look at this. This is the haul of McCalls patterns from the Goodwill haul that I did. I want to say it was July. I can't remember exactly when I did it. I've already done the Butterick, the New Look. There was some Vogue in there. It was the haul that had actually quite a lot of Vogue. Simplicity, I've already done those. I put the McCalls aside, if any of you remember, because my McCalls cabinet is so full that I didn't think I had room for these patterns. So I've made some room in there. So let's get started with one of my favorite things from the 90s, patterns for vests, because like I've said before, we love a vest. Do I know who this woman is? Jean West? Not a clue. But it's a design your own vest type pattern. There it is. The unlined jacket. I think we should officially call that a mom jacket, by the way. I feel like everybody's mom had that really similar jacket. Cute little skirted bathing suit. Almost all of these patterns are from early 90s to kind of mid. I think 95 was one of the latest. And they were no line drawings because it's McCall's. And then I like the earliest, I think, was like 86. So yeah. Very cute. Little Laura Ashley for you. Some Western style wear. Oh, the jumper dress. The jumper dress that it seemed everybody had. And the jumpsuit with, oh no, this doesn't have, that didn't have stirrup pants. They're in here, don't worry. Don't fret. The stirrup pants are in here somewhere. So I'm not talking so much because I'm sick, which makes sense. We're 6 weeks in. You know, one of the kids got me germ-wise. Not surprising. They've already started to come in. By the way, don't know who Liz Roberts is. If you do, give us a heads up. Yeah, God, you know, we're 6 weeks in. This is when the kids start to get sick. Their parents won't keep them home. So then they come into school and they get everybody else sick. Oh, here we go. Here's the wild stirrup pattern one. You can see it's a unitard with stirrup pants. I almost used this in the community tab to announce today's live feed. I didn't because I was so sick on Thursday. I didn't know if I was going to make it. I'm actually slightly better than I was. I was really bad the other day. Friday, I almost didn't go to work, which I couldn't technically do because we had Monday off. I have, and no line drawing, sorry guys. Where I work, even though we're union, this also has no line drawings. Here's the funny thing. I once had this pattern. I think I only made this, but if we call out before a holiday that we have off, we don't get paid for the holiday. So couldn't do it. Only one small line drawing on this. This was the series, if you remember, where the patterns had gotten wet at some point in time. No line drawing on this one either. Oh yes, the prom dress. I know, very cottagecore, very promy. There's several of them in here that are like that. There were also several in here that I really liked the dress. It was a shame they didn't have it in my size. But speaking of size, no line drawings on this one, sorry. A lot of these were plus size. They were size 20 or larger. Also no line drawings on this one. Villager. Do you guys remember the Villager? There's no line drawings on this one. This was a, I want to say it was kind of like the thing that a lot of moms wore, like your mother who lived through the 40s would wear it. There's a prom dress for you. No line drawings on this one either. Very promy. More prom. Prom and wedding. And a little more prom and or wedding. Again, no line drawings. Because it's McCalls. They're cheap with the line drawings, I'm telling you. Whoops. I have a mountain of patterns falling over. Okay. Like this was one of the ones that's plus size. You know, it is very tent-like, unfortunately. This was kind of the trend for plus size for a long time. But it's also just a really basic, nice, oversized shirt. So a lot of patterns had dupes. That Villager pattern, this one, this is the dupe of that one. This pattern, there were two of these. This pattern, there were two of them. Just a really great basic shorts pattern. Pants pattern, there were two of these. So it was kind of nice to have, you know, two of some of these patterns. A 60-minute pattern. Again, you can see some watermarks on that. Most of the patterns seem to escape whatever the source of the water was. Sorry, no line drawings on this one. But you can see a couple of them were really in the path because they have the marks on them. Couple of nice men's patterns. This is actually for hoodies and like sweat tops, which is kind of cool. This is another one. There was a double of this. And the funny thing is, I actually remember when you used to be able to get like shorts that had the ruffle on the bottom. I very clearly remember someone I know having denim ones that had a denim ruffle on the bottom. They were truly, truly awful, actually. This was another one there was two of. This is just so fabulously 90s. Look at that. And you can make it in denim. This is great. This is a sarong skirt, but it's like a two-piece dress. Kind of cool. Look at this pattern. A lot more stretch knits in this haul. I guess stretch knits were really starting to get popular at this time. Great coat pattern, and it comes with this. It's hard to see. Can you see the guys see this unitard thing here? It comes with that. There's the line drawings for your unitard. I don't ever remember wearing a unitard. I did not have the body for it either, even when I was in my 30s, which would have been the 90s, most of the 90s. But God bless them, somebody did, because I remember them. You know, I wasn't a fly girl. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm talking about. I just didn't have the body to dress like one of the fly girls back in the 90s. I remember them wearing a lot of unitards, including Miss J-Lo. That's right, Jenny from the block when she was a fly girl. I remember many unitards. All right, so there were also some kids patterns. I decided to go through and do them, even though you know how I feel about kids patterns. I mean, I don't hate them, they just don't sell. So I had 2 of these. These are super cute. Really cute girls' dresses. By the way, if you're interested in any of these patterns, or most of them are online, including these kids patterns, I'll show you the couple that I haven't gotten to yet. This doesn't have any line drawings. And there's this thing. This is super cute. And look, it actually has the pieces to make the cap for the child, for the little boy, or I guess the little girl, really. Fashion Basics. It's like a romper or a little jumper dress. All right, so these are so cute. Thankfully, they are not stirrup pants. They're only leggings for the little girl. And then you have the tunic dress or top, whichever you want to call it. Yeah, that would have been a little bit too much. And this cute little thing, which features, that's right, knickers. I do not remember knickers for children being popular in the 90s. I'm not sure that they were, but apparently they were. Here's another one. These next couple of patterns, it's only about 6 of them, I think, are not up online yet. I didn't get to them today. There are a lot of these. Like, I don't know who Melissa is. I don't know why she had her own line through McCalls, but I guess she did. This one, Nanette's. I have other patterns by Nanette's. So it'll be interesting to see if I already have these. I don't know. I've never heard of angel wear either. There's the line drawings on that one. These other ones do not have line drawings on them. And then there's stuff like this. Just, you know. And this one. Now, this one we've seen before. Kitty Benton. I've had stuff by Kitty Benton before. And in fact, I have 2 things by her. I need to look these up and see if these were similar to the ones I already have. So the rest of the kids' stuff will be up online tomorrow. So that was pretty much it. You may have noticed that I didn't do much online for Goodwill Tuesday. That is because when I went to Goodwill, there was really nothing, which is very rare at my Goodwill. There's usually something. It may not be great, but there's something, right? I did go back on Friday on a whim, and I found a box of zippers that were not in any type of packaging. I'm thinking they might be either salvage zippers, or there were a lot of them that were the same color and the same size. They may have come from a company that maybe made uniforms or made something very specific. They were a really strange kind of khaki brown, so it's very possible that they were from a uniform company. I'm thinking like something like the old uniform pants, like the chino style uniform pants, that they might have been from a company that made those. The town where I live in, Hamilton, does have kind of a long history of textile work as far as sewing. So there was a place that made uniforms. There was a place that apparently did ladies' dresses. There was downtown. I've seen pictures of it's now a karate studio, but it used to be actually like a woman's boutique style store where you went in and, you know, you could have a dress altered for you. And everybody told me that the clothes at this place were so beautiful. And we don't really have those anymore. I really miss those. I would love to be able to go shop in a store like that, where you go in and they have a couple dresses in your size, or they can order a dress for you that you see in your size and alter it. Like, wow. This was, of course, back in the day when clothing was much more expensive. Speaking of SewRena just did a lovely video. In fact, when I'm done here, I might put it into the section of the notes so you can see it. She got I believe it was a 1960 Sears catalog, and she remade one of the outfits that was in it. And at the time, it cost, I think, $14.98 or something for this outfit. She broke it down. It would be $150 now, which is crazy when you think about it. But clothes were so well made back then that it's possible that this dress that SewRena made is still in someone's mom's closet somewhere because it was so well made. So it's kind of interesting to think about. But anyway, I'm off tomorrow. I'm hoping that Goodwill is going to do one of their specials for the holiday. They do that a lot. I haven't gotten anything yet. Usually I get a text by now. But until next week, I think I'm finally going to break down. See, these smell so bad. And work on these. I've put them outside for a long period of time, but they still kind of smell funky. There's a lot of these. Doing the see and sew will probably take me 2 weeks. Whereas doing the stitch and save, because there's a whole box of stitch and save, that was McCalls economy brand. See and sew was Buttericks. And then Savers was Simplicities, but I don't have a lot of Savers. I don't think they were very long-lived, but I'm going to start working on those. It's going to take a long time. That might be a 2-week thing. And then for Halloween, I really want to do something different, but I don't know what to do. So until next week, like, subscribe, comment. I hope whatever the issue is with the sound, that it didn't happen today. I'm going to have to go look at this video immediately after I get done, which, I won't erase it even if it's there. I'll enable the closed captions so that you can look at the patterns and hear what I'm saying if you don't want to hear the noise. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not that my computer is 2 years old, because that kind of drives me crazy about computers. But until next week, I hope wherever you are that the weather is nice. Here, it actually feels like October, which is really great. I hope wherever you are that you're not sick like me and that you stay well. And until next week, please like, subscribe, and comment, and have a fabulous week. And be careful as you go. Bye.